Hey yo everyone, how's it going? Zoran Blackrose here, welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. Last time, I spent almost 5 hours recording an hour's worth of footage, because everything just went wrong. But hopefully this session goes a little better. We're going to try pushing to the end of Chapter 1 today. And we're going to start with that by going to the 4th floor. The Channel Pump Room. Make yourself some water, some tea, warm tea, so hopefully my throat doesn't get out quite as soon today.
Donnie, I've come into a big chamber. There are what look like tanks.
That'll be the pump room. The pumps in there are used to draw water from the lake on the outside. You're not far from the outside now.
Gotta learn to stop button mashing. I'm so used to doing it from playing by myself all the time on other games.
And how are we today, Max? I'm quite proud of you for coming all this way through the sewers, you know. By the way, Max, I took the liberty of doing a little research on you. For someone like you, living in a big house, no wants or needs. Don't you think it would be a waste if you threw your life away fighting us? How sad indeed would your dear sweet mother be?
What? What do you know about my mother?
What if I did know something? If you want to know more, give me that red stone. I've got plenty to tell you. Well,
No, no way. I'll find my mother myself. I don't need help from anyone like you.
Ah, you stinking brat! You'll regret this, I guarantee! Take care of them, my darling Linda.
Circus Darling Linda is immune to every type of attack. She is the only creature in the entirety of the game that is like this. For those of you who have played this game and are going to point out something later in the game, we'll get to that when we get there. This is the only enemy in the entire game that's truly immune to everything that you can possibly do.
It's no good. I'll never win like this.
Now then, Max, what will it... Uh-oh. Huh? What? Max, you all right? It's me.
Cedric, you finally completed the ride pump.
Yep, I named it Steve. I'm still working out the bugs, but it's got plenty of punch. Well, did you learn your lesson or what?
That's amazing, Cedric.
My sweet Linda couldn't compete with this one. Oh, we got an ornery son of a gun here. Come back for more, huh? Take that. Huh? What the?
Well, what's wrong?
Actually, I didn't finish that energy backpack yet. I don't think she can handle any more fighting for now. Hop in, Max.
Get on, but it can't move.
Don't you worry about that. There's enough juice to get us back. Come on, get in. Running away, eh? Linda, get them! Adios! Oh, Oh my, they've run off! My poor sports! Morning, Sonny. Sleep well?
Yeah. Tell me, Cedric, why do you think those circus goons are after this pennant of mine?
Who knows, kid? But if what you overheard in that room at the circus is true, then I'll talk to Need and see if I can get anything out of him. Just don't let that pendant fall into their hands, no matter what.
I know. I won't give this up.
Alrighty then. This thing here is the problem. We gotta finish this up and take care of that pesky elephant.
All you need is an energy pack, right?
Yep.
Well, Cedric, how about letting me handle that?
You telling me that you want to make the energy pack for Steve?
Yeah, I want to give it a try.
Alrighty then. The job's yours.
All right.
You know, inventing stuff is pretty tough work. I'll show you how, Sonny, so you listen carefully.
Okay.
Inventing something involves taking several ideas and combining them together to create something new. And ideas are, well, the building blocks for inventions. By combining the ideas inside your head, you can invent brand new stuff. Now here's some hints on making an energy pack for Steve. A milk can, pipes, and a belt. Now this is where things get tricky, see? Next, you gotta do some collecting. Here, use this camera. You can first press the square button to ready the camera. Then you can capture whatever you see in the viewfinder. Use the left analog stick to control the group, and to take a picture, just press the square button again. Pretty simple, huh?
When in dungeons, you can only use the camera when it is equipped in the active item. Obtain the inside scoop
Go
memo.
take some pictures. You need to look for a milk can, pipes, and a belt. You should be able to find them all within a couple 100 feet of here. You ready, Max? Go get them.
Alright. Now that we have the camera, it can only be used if it is in one of these three spots. If it's in your plain inventory, you can't use it. So it's probably going to be there in that spot for the rest of the game. Now there are lots of pictures to take. I'm only going to show you the 3 you need for right now, and then there's going to be a cut. That cut is going to be for the next episode, in which I showcase, well, not the next episode, I'll probably do it at the end of Chapter 1, where I showcase everything you can get in Palm Breaks. But for now, we're going to get the 3 that we need. Alright. For Sheriff Blinkhorn here is where you get the belt. You gotta zoom in to take a picture of the belt, otherwise it counts as a picture of the person. The milk cans are right here. Oop. And the pipes are on top of Cedric's shop. Oop. Keep forgetting I inverted the controls for this. So those are the 3 you need for that idea. However, we're going to jump cut here, and I'm going to show you everything you can get. That'll be in the episode at the end of the chapter. For now, you guys just cut back to where you need to be for that. But I do want to take care of all this right now, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we're back in the shop after all of our picture taking. So once you're done taking the picture of your 3 things that you need, talk to Cedric.
Looks like you got all the stuff together there, Sonny. So now, go to the main menu and choose Make. From there, go to Invention mode and choose New Invention. Then, just choose the pictures of the milk can, the pipes, and the belt, and you're on your way to inventing the energy pack.
Okay. You can actually skip that dialogue if you do this before coming back into the shop. So you go to Make, you'll select New Invention. As you can see, we have no photos. That's because in the part I cut out, we got all 74 pictures we currently have access to in this part of Chapter 1. So, for that, we needed the belt, the milk can, and the pipe. You hit square to select to put them all together. And you get the energy pack.
Well, hot diggity. I do believe you did it, Max. That's my boy. Next, I'll tell you how to take the finished invention card and make the real thing. In order to make it, you're gonna need some materials. The materials you'll need to make the energy pack are 20 scraps of metal, 1 thick hide, and 2 hunks of copper. Now off with you. You can get all the materials you need at the item shop across the street there. Hurry now. Here, take this. It should be enough.
We might actually have that already. Probably not, but maybe. It is possible to get all these items up to this point. I'm not seeing a hunk of copper in there, so... we were 9 metal short and 2 hunks of copper short, but we did get a thick hide. Which is nice. We also got 11 pieces of scrap metal. So yeah, 400 is definitely enough gilded to cover it. And since I technically haven't shown off the town in this episode yet, let's do some exploring. Now we have the openness to ourselves. Currently, we have half the town shut off to us. We have everything that's across the drawbridge, because drawbridge isn't down yet. We have everything to the right up here, because that's where Flotsam Circus tent currently is. And it's guarded by his goons, so we can't actually go over there. But first on our tour stop is Polly's Bakery. Here you can talk to Polly. She sells some ingredients, as it were. You can use all 3 of these to make things later on. She also sells bread for healing and water if you get thirsty. I personally am not going to buy anything from her right now because I don't need to. But it's there if you want to buy anything. We're going to skip over the item shop now because that's where we're supposed to go for the story. We're going to go ahead and go over to Mullane's weapon shop. Alright, here's Mullane. Welcome. She sells you a wrench, a classic gun, a base load, and a gladius. These are weapons for a different character which we do not have access to yet. So I wouldn't recommend buying them. But she does indeed sell repair powder and gun repair powder. So if you're running low on gun repair powder, this is where you can buy it from. If you no longer have access to Donnie's shop, which I should have pointed out sooner. But now that we have come back up to the surface, we can no longer buy things from Donnie. think I mentioned it in the last episode, but still. That's everything from the lane right now. If you go... Oh, hi, Parn. If you go down to the left down here, there'll be a bar, the train station, and a cafe shop. You can't actually buy anything there, but there's some people to talk to if you want. Then here's the police station. Once again, nothing to actually do here, but you can talk to people. Therefore, I'm not going to go in and show them off. If you wish to see the insides of them, it probably won't be up when this video goes up, but I will be having Thorn put together a all pictures episode for Chapter 1. So you guys can check that out, or the insides of all those areas out in that one. Welcome. This right here is Morty. He sells you some sundries. But he'll sell you some materials to make things with. Antidotes, some bombs. He also sells repair powder and gun repair powder. And here we have the monster notes. I haven't done it yet, but the monster stats that you'll be seeing across the screen will be coming from this. I just don't have the guild to buy it right now, but I'll make sure to buy it before I start my editing. I keep referring it to as I'm going to do it. I'm going to give the pieces to Thorn, and he's going to do it. He, she, they. Should I reveal what you are? Up to you. But what we needed was 2 hunks of copper and 9 more scraps of metal. And now that we bought that, we can go ahead and make the energy pack. If you decide to spend the money that Cedric gave you instead of making the parts, you can soft lock the game here. Oop, my wireless controller battery is low. As you can't go back to the underground water channel until after you do this, but you might not have enough items to sell to get back up to the money you need. So be very careful of that. Get my stuff back to the top. And we're going to go ahead and back in and talk to Cedric. I don't quite know how long I've been recording for, because technically all the picture stuff's in this too. Well, we can go a little longer. As I'm dropping everything everywhere. How professional of me.
So, you think you understand the invention process now?
Yes.
From now on, you gotta use your own noggin, find your own building blocks, and make your own new stuff. Got it? There's still lots of building blocks hidden in this town, and I'm sure you'll find lots of new stuff wherever your travels take you. Keep your eyes open, you hear?
I will. I'm really gonna pull out all the stops next time.
That's the spirit, Sonny. Now then, why don't we finish up with Steve? Okay, now Steve can handle longer battles. It's time to go get him, son.
You can use the ride pod by choosing it from the character on the main menu, or to save time, just press the R3.
Max, when you think you're ready, just give me a holler.
When you think you're ready, just give me a holler. Alright, there's nothing else we need to do up here, so we're just going to go ahead and dive back into the sewer. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right, time to saddle up and head out. This door leads to the underground waterway.
Turn the light out,
You'll
you
be heading
dick.
out on your own, son. I'm gonna see if I can't get something out of Need.
Loud and clear.
Keep your guard up.
Leave it to me.
so sad. Tear them to pieces, my little Linda.
Alright, now for the real boss fight with Linda. She is still immune to everything but the Ripod. The Ripod is the only thing in the entire game that can damage her. There is, I believe, one other thing that might work. I haven't tried it in a while. Oop. Ooh, I missed. Okay. See, bombs also have no effect on her. So yeah, she is currently immune to everything, and I used all of my bombs to do that. Goddamn. But however, there's also another picture here that we need to take. Not of that attack. Come on. That one right there. You need to snap a picture of her while she's doing that attack. It is very hard to actually get a picture of. I wouldn't say hard, just unlikely. What you want to do is stand behind her and wait, because every time you stand behind her, she always does that attack. So that got us to scoop Brave Little Linda. Another one for you to add to the thing, Thor. Another thing I'd like to note, if the Ripod gets broke here, it is game over. Not switch back to max, game over. It is the only time in the game that is like that. As you can't run from this fight, and you can't actually damage it as max. So they decided to just give you a game over if the Ripod falls. So, if you're messing around too much, thinking, oh yeah, the Ripod could survive a few hits. But don't get too greedy. Don't get too carefree.
What kind of places I would find. I had no idea that the incredible adventure I was about to begin was beyond anything that I could have imagined.
You can use the Ripod within the Ripod command under Character in the main menu. When you want to get off the Ripod, choose Max under the Character menu. You can get Cedric to refuel the Ripod for you. As the Ripod builds experience, you can get Cedric to upgrade and repair the Ripod's core. The core capacity for equipping more parts will then increase. Raise the core's capacity and sell various parts to make your own unique Ripod. So yeah, that is the Ripod. But that is where we're going to call it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Once again, I would like to point out that I am recording all of Dungeon 1 in its entirety before I upload anything. Then I'm going to take a bit of a break while I'm uploading, and then I'll be keeping up with comments from Chapter 2, or the first episode of Chapter 2 onwards. Maybe the second episode. Because I want to get caught back up to where I stream, and the first episode is going to be most of the beginning cutscenes for Chapter 2. Either way, I'll say in the video when I'm going to be back up with cutscenes. So, yeah. Back up with cutscenes? Back up with comments. Ugh. You guys know what I mean. See you next time.